Okay, let us move towards next 3 variables and 4 variables K-map. In last class, we have seen how to represent a 2 variable K-map. So let us see a quick review. Suppose I am having a truth table of 2 inputs, A and B. So 2 possible inputs are 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. So I will take once again the last whatever we have seen. Outputs are 0, 1, 1, 0. So for example, one of the truth table I am having, and I have to represent this truth table in the K-map. So if we are having 2 inputs, we will be having number of boxes or cells in the K-map are 2 raised to 2, which will be equal to 4. So 4 cells are there. So there are 2 ways to represent this. I have to write the variables here. I can write A and B here. The values of A and B, A can be 0, A can be 1, and value of B should be written here. B can be 0, B can be 1. Again, wherever the variables are 0 and 1, we can represent it as, if the value of variable is 0, it is called as A bar, and if it is 1, it is just called as A. Similarly, it is B bar and it is B. Okay. Now inside the box, what we have to write is the value of output or Y. So this column, this cell is called as 0, 0. So for the value of A and B 0, 0, value of output is 0. That should be written here. Next, this cell is related with A0 and B1. So A0 and B1, value of Y is 1, that we have to put here. Now this cell is related with A1 and B0. Okay, so for A1 and B0, value of output is 1. Write it here. And next, this cell is related with A1 and B1. A1 and B1, last row, and value of output is 0. We have to put here. So this is the representation of 2 variable K-map. Now we have written A and B in this way. We can reverse it, means we can write A, B in this way. Means values of A should be written along the columns, that is 0, 1, and B along the rows, that is 0, 1. Again, you can see what should be written in this cell is value of A is 0 and B is 0 for this cell. So output Y should be written here. Now for this cell, value of A is 1 and B is 0. A is 1 and B is 0. For that, output is 1. This cell is related with A0 and B1. So A0 and B1, value of Y is 1. And this cell is related with A is 1 and B is 1. For that, output is 0. Means you can write in these 2 ways the K-map. Okay. Next, let us move towards the 3 variable K-map. Now see, again I am having the truth table. I am going to transfer this truth table in the K-map. Now 3 inputs are there, ABC, and output Y is there. Let me first write the truth table. Okay. See, I have written all possible values of the inputs ABC from 0, 0, 0 to 1, 1, 1 in a binary way, and let me write down the output. Okay. For example, I am having this truth table. Now, as again previously I have said ki how many boxes or how many cells should be there for the K-map. So 2 raised to something cell should be there. So 2 raised to how many variables are there? So 3 variables are there. So 2 raised to 3 number of cells will be there in the K-map. So 2 raised to 3 will be 8. So you can see 8 cells are there. Now how to write the variables there? I can write it in this way. A along the rows and BC along the columns. Okay. Again, values of A should be written as 0 and 1. Only one variable we are representing on this side. 2 variables we are representing here. So values of these variables B and C together will be 0, 0, 0, 1. As we know in the binary system, after 0, 1, 1, 0 comes, but we are interchanging this 1 0 and 1 1 here. So 1 1 we have to write here, and then after that 1 0 should be written. Okay, and now this fashion of writing, we have interchanged these two numbers. This fashion of writing or this code is called as what? Gray code. This is one of the favorite question asked in the external exam. Why the K-maps are represented using gray codes and not the binary codes? So you have to remember the answer. Further, I will tell you what is the reason why we are representing this by using the gray code. Okay, now let us transfer this truth table here. Okay, now while remembering how to transfer this, we must know the decimal values of all these binary numbers. Okay, so I think you may know 0 0 0 is nothing but 0, 0 0 1 is 1, 0 1 0 is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, and this is 7. Okay, so here now this cell is related with C, A, B, C value 0 0 0. So I can write 0 here. Now this is 0, A is 0 and BC is 0 1. So 0 0 1. So see 0 0 1 is nothing but 1. So what I am doing, whatever A, B, C values are there, I am writing their decimal equivalents for that cell. So this cell is related with 0 1 1. So it is 3. And this cell is related with 0 1 0. So it is 2. Okay. Next, this cell is related with A is 1 and BC is 0 0. So 1 0 0. 1 0 0 is 4. Then 1 0 1. 1 0 1 is 5. Next, 1, this cell 1 1 1. This is 7. And this cell is related with A is 1, BC is 1 0. So 1 1 0. So it is 6. Okay. So now we know the places of each cell. The next task is to put the values of output, that is Y, for each cell. Now this cell is related with 0th input. This is my 0th input. Output value is 0. Just put the output value here. Next is 1. For 1, output is 1. So put 1 here. Now 3, for the 3 value of Y is 0. I have to put 0 here. Now 2, for the 2 row or second row, output value is 1. I have to put 1 here. This is 4, for the variables values 4, output is 1. Then 5, for 5 values of inputs, output is 0. For 7, it is 1, and for 6 it is 0. So just we have to put the values of Y or output in the corresponding cells. Another way of representing the same K-map is, yes, I have written ABC here. We can write AB here and C here. In the reverse way also we can write. So these two rows are related with only one variable C. C can be 0 or it can be 1. And there are two variables AB. So for AB we can write two values, either 0 0, 0 1. After that 1 0 comes, but 1 0 we are putting at last and 1 1 is interchanged. Okay. Again same thing. Let me first write down the values of the cell. Now whatever this cell is related with 0 0 0, again for 0 0 0 its decimal value is 0 I have written. Same thing I can represent it with M0. You may have studied when studying the basics, min terms and max terms. So 0 0 0, for 0 0 0 we can say it is M0. this is called as M1, this is called as M2. In that way also we can write. So this cell is related with 0, 0, 1. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1 is 1. We can call it as M1. Okay. This cell is related with, oh sorry, I am moving in this way, C, A, B. No, I have to move in this way, A, B and C. A, B, C, in this sequence we have to consider. So for this cell, A, B is 0, 0 and C is 0. Yes, it is 0, 0, 0, so it will come as 0. So min term 0 we can say to this cell. Then see here, it is A, B and C values are 0, 1, 0. A, B, C value for this cell is 0, 1, 0. So 0, 1, 0 is 2. Means this is min term 2. Then AB is 1, 1 and C is 0. So 1, 1, 0 it is. So 1, 1, 0, it is min term 6. Then AB is 1, 0 and C is 0. So 1, 0, 0. This cell is related with AB value is 1, 0 and C value is 0. Okay. So it is 1, 0, 0. So for 1, 0, 0 it is 4th. So I will call it as M4, min term 4. Now this cell is related with 0, 0, 1. Just see the sequence. Sequence should not be C, A, B. It should be A, B, C. Okay. So AB is 0, 0. C is 1. So this cell we call it as 0, 0, 1. So 0, 0, 1 is M1. Next. In similar way, I will write down the remaining things. Okay. So I have mentioned the min terms or values of the cells as per the values of variables, input variables. Now next thing is we have to write down the values of y according to their input variables. So this cell is M0 or 0. ABC value is 0. Output is 0. Then it is M2. See the 2 input. Output is 1. Put it here. Now you may have understood how to write the values of y inside this. Okay. So I have written all the values of y related with their min terms. Now I can write the same truth table in this way also. See how I have put the variables A and BC here, AB here and C here, or I can represent A column wise and BC row wise. Okay. So A we can write here. So A can be 0 or A can be 1, only one variable, and these are two variables. So again BC values can be 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, no, it is 1, 1, and then 1, 0 it is. And again whatever I have explained here, in similar fashion you need to find out the value or address or location of that cell and then put the value of y. Okay. Now in next lecture or next video I will explain why the gray codes are written to represent the K map and not the binary code. Okay. Till then, bye bye.